In today's video, we're going to talk about how NFL players got their jersey number. So bear with us and watch the video till the end. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel right away. Let's get started. Athletes' jersey numbers have hidden meanings. He didn't choose his number like DeAndre Hopkins. Andre's childhood in South Carolina's projects started it. His cousin forbade him from this lifestyle. He got Andre into football. He encouraged Andre's potential. Leaving the neighborhood is difficult though. His relative, who had been warning others about the street life, had fallen into it and started selling drugs, producing 1,000 Moronize. Streets knew his name. After getting an anonymous tip, the cops drove to his cousin's residence, smashed on his door and found what they were looking for. He was arrested. The judge found his relative guilty and sentenced him to 10 years. DeAndre suffered. He couldn't let this stop him. He focused on being a professional for his relative. After being traded to the Cardinals in 2020, many asked Andre what number he had picked. He tweeted that my huge South Carolina cousin served 10 years in prison for $600 drugs. Consider I ranked 10 for this reason. Deshaun Watson's jersey number was inspired by one of the most unexpected NBA players. J.J. Shine wanted to be him as a kid. He converted to basketball in high school to play like three-point shooter Deshaun. They were number 4 and resembled J.J. Redick. Let's take on this J.J. Redick fanatic. You idolize J.J. Redick. Why? How about the Dane Patrick shaman to express your love for the J.J. Redick? I did, I continued. Really? Yeah. Coach K, I love you. I adored Duke. That's my upbringing. While watching basketball and playing, I observed J.J. Redick, who had my favorite number 4. I love shooting threes. And after meeting J.J. Redick, I fell in love with you. I missed Polly's J.J. Redick series. For J.J. Redick, he wore number 4 at the Clemson and the Texans. He did not suffer like Lamar Jackson to get his number. The quarterback's number is unfortunate. He idolized his father. He got Lamar into football by practicing in front of the yard every day and watching the NFL every night. Everything indeed. Morris's father died instantaneously in a vehicle accident on his way home from work. That day his grandma died. Imagine losing 2 close pals simultaneously. Lamar, 8, couldn't handle this. Hurt badly. To escape his reality with football, he was famous by high school. He wore 7 for his idol. Lamar and Michael Vick were identical, setting records and destroying every college team. But Lamar transferred to Louisville and everything changed. As seen, Reggie Bonifant wore number 7. Lamar had to pick another. He didn't know what to do. After discussing it with his mother, they decided 8 to represent Lamar's 8-year-old anguish, keeping his grandfather and father by his side. Even after Lamar joined the NFL, embodying the number 8, he became renowned quickly because there are more individuals than just him. He's with family. That was a tough read. We must brighten the tone. Okay? This person's number wasn't acquired tragically. He spent a lot to attain the target number. Darrelle Revis's 2007 jersey number was the most expensive. After joining the Jets, he became a top cornerback. He always wore 24. He rapped 24. Each game for Kobe Bryant required a Mamba attitude. However, his 2013 move to the Buccaneers was problematic. Mark Barron had no plans to change his number to 24. Darrelle would not take no. For the next few days, they argued. Mark told the crowd that 24 jersey cost 6 figures. Don't triple it. The argument disliked it. After several days of haggling, They agreed on $50,000 for a jersey number. He could have bought 250 bitcoins, hoping the jersey was good. Terrell wants to wear the jersey for every NFL team because it represents him. He joins the Terrell and others inspired by the other players. The Almighty chose Russell Wilson's jersey number. Russell's childhood revolved around Harrison. He inspired Russell's spirituality. They prayed in church weekly. Harrison, one of my children, wanted Russell to succeed in the NFL or MLB. They decided to do whatever it took. Russell favored football over baseball. He wanted to make his father proud. Therefore, leaving the sport he was talented at wasn't a good idea. While studying and exercising, he tried to balance both. Both sports suited Russell. At 16, he had to make a life-changing decision. Orioles and MLB teams offered Russell $350,000 in high school. In order to ensure his financial well-being in the future, Russell was forced to choose between his lifelong love of football and a promising career in MLB. As you may already be aware, football was his true passion. However, he chose to continue playing baseball because he was better at the sport, even though he also practiced football. The offer of $350,000 was declined. Russell played football and baseball for NC State from 2008 until 2010, but scouts were more interested in his baseball career. Russell Wilson was drafted into Major League Baseball by the Colorado Rockies on June 8, 2010, with 100th and 40th overall picks. After that, Russell was brought in. He waited for his father to call and offer his congrats. Harrison, the Maine's father, was admitted to the hospital. After suffering a stroke, Russell's father was transported to the emergency room. Russell was informed by the physicians that his father's condition was grave. His mother and grandmother hurriedly made their way to the emergency room. When they arrived, the physicians advised Harrison to take it easy in order to speed up his recovery. Because of this, Russell was unable to visit his father. When something prompted Russell to enter his father's hospital room against the recommendation of attending physician, he and his family began praying. When asked to recall the event, he simply states, "I stepped in. I had a look at the EKG. Dad, I'm here." He was looking forward to a memorable event. I informed him about my consternation. This phrase was a failure. I was able to discern the Lord's honesty. I was aware that he had quietly loved, but that he was still observing my every move. Russell's success in Major League Baseball was aided by his father. The passing of his father brought everything into focus. Support Russell. He was well aware that baseball was his strong suit, supreme to the delight of his father. After that, he would be able to live up to Russell's expectations. He dedicated himself to football at the Wisconsin and was successful there. It came to pass. In 2012, he was selected by the Seahawks in the draft. Russell reflected on his conversation with his father and realized the topic of religion will have a significant role in his professional life. Russell explained that he went with the number 3 in order to both pay homage to the Holy Trinity and ensure that his father is always with him whenever he competes. The decision was simple for Russell. Some NFL players have difficulty choosing a number, and Patrick Mahomes came dangerously close to losing millions of dollars. He decided. The 2017 NFL Draft was the first step in the process. After drafting Mahomes with the 10th overall pick, the Chiefs had high hopes that he would become their franchise quarterback. He had every intention of wrapping 5, just as he did in high school and college. There was a significant problem. Carlos Santos, the kicker for the Chiefs, wore the number 5 jersey before. He was questioned about whether or not he desired to coerce his colleague into disclosing the number. Because you are a novice, you do not wish to cause offense. He favored the number 5, but you went with 15. After that, people began placing pre-orders for jerseys for the following season and supporting the incoming starting quarterback. In the end, my home was taken into consideration. Even though he knew it would be unsuccessful, he pondered purchasing the number 5 if he had second thoughts. He had to buy all-store delivered jerseys. I'm talking millions of cash. Not to mention the fact that neither the team nor the Chiefs kicker would appreciate something like that. Mahomes realized, that's the thing. 15. I came in 9th and 5th respectively. There aren't many quarterbacks who have 15. I think 5 is perfect, but we will have to see. Patrick proceeded to wrap the number 15. Even in this day and age, you can't expect everything to go your way. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. It's been said that every athlete featured on the cover of the Maiden has been subjected to atrocious acts, such as being fined, injured, or convicted of a crime. A curse is said to exist by some. So we've reached the end. Share this video and share your thoughts in the comment section. Take care.